Good evening, guys, from my hotel room to everyone who is watching out there. The format of this video will be a little bit different than what you used to see in my channel. In this video I would like to talk about my upcoming trip to Asia, which I'm super excited about. Also, I would like to talk about the things related to travel. I would like to just share my thoughts, why I want to do it, why I want to travel more, and why I want to see more places. I hope this video also might be beneficial for you, and in some case you might learn something, you might change your mindset, or simply it can help you to start also your journey, just help you with whatever you are doing at the moment. We can start with Asia trip. I can step back a little bit and explain you how did I come up with Asia trip idea, why I decided to go there, and why not different locations. Starting from November 2019, I was constantly thinking about, okay, I need to see more of this world. I'm traveling a lot for last few years, mostly in Europe, like in Spain, in France or Germany or Nordic countries. I didn't go anywhere else, overseas or somewhere else. Farthest I have been was Japan, and it's quite some time already, around 10 years. This exciting plan I have for Asia in May 2020. I'm going to Southeast Asia for a long time, 45 days. I would like to do some backpacking there. I'm not really going for vacation or holiday. For me, it's more about the experience, getting to know more people, getting to know their stories, and also learning about the culture, language, and the country itself. When I came up with this idea, the first thing I checked was my passport index. I wanted to understand what are the countries I can get in visa-free or visa on arrival. So I did a little bit of research, finalized that there are most of the countries in Southeast Asia which I can get in visa-free, or I can get visa on arrival, such as Vietnam. Also, I tried to do a little bit of a more research regarding Southeast Asia. What are the prices? Is it worth it to travel and everything? So I finalized that it's actually Southeast Asia is one of the places for backpackers, is basically the heaven. Prices are quite cheap. There are lots of places to see, different types of cultures to experience. Here I was, just made a decision that, oh yeah, this is the place I would like to travel, and I would like to start with my different or new experiences. So as of February 2020, everything is almost ready. I bought my tickets. I also started with the planning, finding out what are the places I would like to see and what are the things I would like to experience. So this is something I'm working on, and I have still 2 months to go ahead. And another topic I wanted to discuss in this video was why I want to travel more and what are the reasons I actually want to see more and experience more. This part is a little bit tricky. I'm gonna share my thoughts with you. You might agree with it, or you might also provide your ideas. What's your mindset on this topic? For me, I feel like I don't have enough time. That might be sounding very silly or stupid. I'm 27 right now, and I feel like there will never be right time for doing this. Going for travels, going for adventures, just taking a backpack and going and not knowing where you are going or what to expect in the destination. One of the main things that drives me and also makes me realize that I don't have enough time is about life itself. Life is too short. As I mentioned, I'm in my 27s right now, and in best case scenario, if you think about, okay, I will live for 60 years, 70 years. Right now what I lived already is half of my life, and there's half of my life left. On this example also you can think about yourself, if you are in your 30s, if you are in your 40s, and take the best case scenario, how long you're gonna live, 60 years, 70 years, 80 years. and probably you're already in your halfway. Okay, I know that this sounds a little bit sad and probably makes you sad as well that you already lived half of your life. But why I'm describing is this, that it needs to actually motivate you to go out there and do whatever you want to do. Even we were talking about the best case scenario, and you can also think about the worst case scenario. Maybe you have only a few years left and you don't know what what's gonna happen tonight or even tomorrow. And for me, it's actually one of the ways that motivates me and makes me realize there are so many things that we care at this moment doesn't really matter, and we should care about the things that we would like to achieve, we want to experience, we want to live, we want to see. And in my case, it's the traveling. In the last few years, I realized that traveling actually makes me happy and makes me alive, and it makes me realize that when I am away, I am the most alive and I enjoy it and I can be more myself. I'm not sure if I can explain these things because maybe the words I'm saying doesn't really describe how I am feeling, but I hope I'm delivering the message to you. This big trip I described, which is the Southeast Asia in May, I feel like this is not gonna be my last trip, and I feel like I'm gonna plan even more extensively going somewhere else and seeing more of this world. And also I would like to share it with others, and in some point I would like to inspire others also doing whatever they love, or simply just go out there and travel and meet new people, new cultures, because the life is not just exists only in your hometown or in your country or in your 9-to-5 job. There are more things to do and more lives to see, more stories to hear. When I talked about sharing my experiences, also inspiring people out there, this was one of the main reasons I started this YouTube channel. And I feel like this is one of the good ways to reach out to more people. This YouTube channel is also memory clips for me. I can just simply go back and look at them, and also specifically this video, because I made this video not just for you guys but also for myself to, and in some point after a few years, to go back to and see this video and understand what was actually inspiring me, and in some point if I'm stuck or if I'm deciding to give up or whatever, this video might be the reason to go back and understand what inspired me and why I started all this in the first place. We talked about life being short, and we need to realize this, and we need to move quickly, and also we need to have an action plan, and we need to understand what we want and how do we need to get there. But also another thing I realized was about my age, or in general about getting older. This traveling stuff and doing backpacking or just being, I don't want to call it irresponsible, but in some point it's kind of irresponsible because you just get your backpack and you leave things behind and you go out there and trying to experience things, meet new people. You don't know what to expect basically. But what I wanted to say is that I think when you are getting older, making this kind of decisions becomes harder. As long as you are young, I think you need to go for this kind of risks, and that's basically what I'm doing. At the moment I don't have any commitments, no family, no kids, so this is kind of easy for me right now to make such a decision. Even if I fail, if everything just goes down, at the end it's just experience and I can start again wherever I left. Okay, I think this is it. This is all I wanted to share with you guys, and please feel free also to let me know your thoughts, what do you think, and also you can share your experiences with me. Regarding another topic which I described, going to Southeast Asia, I will be in Indonesia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia. So if you have any recommendations or suggestions, please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram or on YouTube. You can just comment below. So I will make sure to check them out and put it on my to-do list. Thank you so much for your time and see you in the next video.